Welcome to Learn Commerce PU online classes. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.
Welcome to second PU Computer Science online classes. Today we are going to explain the SQL command, that is distinct keyword, to eliminate duplicate records. After completing the group by clause, the next topic, distinct. So we can say in our distinct, it is a keyword, and distinct keyword is used with the select statement. And what's the use of the distinct? To eliminate all the duplicate record and access only the unique records. Maybe if any record repeated many times, if you want to remove such record, or maybe you can say just only whatever the record is there, maybe if the multiple duplicate record you want to access only such record one time, by using keyword distinct we can perform this task. So the distinct keyword is used with the select statement to eliminate all the duplicate record, the multiple duplicate record, and access or fetch only the unique records. And there may be a situation when you have multiple duplicate records in a table, and it makes more sense to you to access only the unique records instead of accessing the duplicate record. Maybe in our salary, the salary value is 40,000, is coming maybe 5 times, 6 times in table employees, but such salary value I want to access only one time. I don't want to show again and again such record. So we can say by using keyword distinct we can perform this task. So such distinct using the syntax, and what's the use? Why we using the syntax or the basic syntax of distinct? To eliminate duplicate record from table. Syntax is the select, distinct, column 1, comma, column 2. If many columns are there, we need to use. So here I used some of the dot, column n, the final column of the table or the last column of the table, from table underscore name where condition. Okay, so this is the example, or this is the syntax, basic syntax of the distinct keyword, to eliminate all the duplicate record and access only the unique records. So we can say that how we are using the example. The example is the select star from, and we know that when you are using the star from employees, when you want to access, you don't want any particular column of a table, whatever the columns are there in table, every column I want to access. So by using the syntax or the example, select star from employees semicolon. So we can say select star from table underscore name. So the table name is the employee, so I return the as a table name as employees here. Now I am using the distinct basic syntax. So select, distinct, and salary. Why? Because the distinct, after that the column, many columns are there, but I don't want many column, I want just only one column of a table employees or from the table employees. That is the salary from employees, order by salary. I want to access salary column, and also I want to show whatever the value are there in our employee, in our salary column. I want to show such value only one time, okay, uniquely. Maybe if any multiple records are there in salary, it going to show all those salary value only one time. And also I am using the condition, the where condition I am using. The condition is the order by salary. That means it going to show 1, 2, 3, 4 in order wise it going to show. Clear this point? Here just I used the example 1 2 3 4. That means first of all the first number going to join, then maybe if you are using 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, so first of all it going to take the value 10,000, then after that in order wise, okay, 20,000, 30,000 and the 40,000. And what's the use of the distinct? Why? Because to eliminate all the duplicate record. Maybe if in our column employee table, if any column name is the salary, if any value repeated many times, such value going to eliminate, okay, or such a salary have a duplicate multiple records, so such one going to eliminate. So we are using the syntax. The syntax is the select distinct salary from employees. If you want, it is the optional case. Clear this point? If you are not using, it not going to show in order wise 1 2 3 4, maybe any salary it going to use maybe up or down anything, yeah. But if you are using where condition, that is order by salary, it going to display one after the another depend on the values, okay. So it going to display. And after completing the distinct, why? Because we know that the meaning of the distinct. Now let's the next important concept, that is the joins. So what's the use of the join? Why we using the join clause? Or we can say the join clause is used to combine records from two or more tables, okay, from a database. Maybe I want to select from column from the first table, some column from the second table, or maybe okay, some column from the first table and some column from the second table here. So by using all those, we can perform all those tasks by using the query or the clause like our joins clause. Or in other words, we can say a join is a means for combining the fields. So what do you mean by a field? That is called as the column of a table is called as the fields here. So is using to combining the column, okay, from two tables. So by using our join, we can combine the columns, that is from two tables, some column from the first table, some column from the second table, and whatever the column we just get it from the first and second table, such one going to display in the result table. So in this example or in this concept, I want to tell about our two tables name. So consider the following tables. The first table name is I want to use as the sports, and second table name I want to use as the order underscore item. And I want to join these two table by using the command like our select command. Clear this point here? This example just only I created the table, and second table by using the create table I created the second table, and these two table I want to join, and such a table I want to join. The tables are sports as well as the order underscore item by using our select statement, okay. So after because whatever is there after the joining of the table, table, let's see later was how to join the table. Otherwise, let's about our join. First of all, we'll complete the creation of the table. So two tables are there. We know that why? Because the first table is the sports table and second table name is the order underscore items table. So the first thing, the create table name is the sports, and I want to use some of the columns with their suitable data type. So the name of the columns in table sports are product underscore ID. Data type is a number, that means we can use 1 2 3 4 number, correct? No? And it is a optional case. Why? Because the syntax within bracket constant underscore name. So it is optional case. If you want, you can use while going to create the table, and otherwise after the number 5 directly you can go for the primary key. And we know that the constant or the rules of the primary key which uniquely identifies each record in a table. So whatever the value going to start in our product underscore ID, such value not going to repeat again and again. What's the value is that need to write one time only. So this is the rules of the primary key we apply to the column product underscore ID, okay. Second column name is the product underscore name, and data type is the can, and size of the column is the 20. Next one, third column, supply underscore name and varchar, that means in supply name we can use in group of characters. Clear this one, variable character here, and size is the 20. And later next one, next column name is the unit underscore price, and just only we used the data type as the number. That means for number we can use 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, like that we can use the value for the unit underscore price. If you are using decimal, you can use 10,000.00, like that, depend on the data type we can enter the value in each column or in a column, and size is the 20. We open this parenthesis bracket, so such bracket going to close by using the semicolon. On that time when you are pressing the enter button, it going to display the message as the table created. Now just we created the table, name of the table is the sports, and such a table have some of the columns are product ID, product name, supplier name, unit price. Okay, now let's the second table. This second table also I am going to create by using command like our create table command. So create table, but the table name is the order underscore item, and it also have some of the columns, product underscore ID number 5, comma product underscore name char 20, supplier underscore name varchar 20. If you want many columns you can use it one by one, but just only in this example I used 4 columns. Okay, and later just only not the 4, 1, 2, 3 columns I used in order underscore item, and later next one. After that, why? Because here in our joins, I want to join the first table and the second table. Clear this point? I want to join some record, I want to show some data, I want to collect some data from first table as well as the second table. And we know that, why? Because in this example, I used the foreign key. So what about the foreign key? We know that the foreign key, for a column to be defined as a foreign key in one table, it should be defined as a primary key in another table, correct? No? Or any column referencing in primary key of another column. So this is the meaning of the foreign key. That means here in one table it should be defined as the foreign key, in another table it should be defined as the primary key. So just only we are going to establish the relationship between from one column, one table column to the another table column by using our foreign key. So I am using the syntax constant PD underscore ID underscore FK. It is just only for namesake. I written here PD underscore ID. Anything you can write later. Foreign key, and foreign key, from the foreign key I used the column name as the product underscore ID and references sports product underscore ID. That means this is the primary key column. Okay, this is the primary key column, and in this column I used this column as the foreign key. Clear this point? In this column I used as the primary key, but in this column I used as the foreign key. The column name are the same. The column name is the product underscore ID. Clear the meaning? So constant PD underscore ID underscore FK foreign key, that is I selected from the foreign key, from this column I selected the column that is the product underscore ID referencing to the first table. The first table name is the sports, and referencing to the column that is the product underscore ID. Now just only we established the relationship between one table to the another table, but we know that in our joins everything is going to join in a select statement. So just only I started the query select P dot product underscore ID comma P dot product underscore name comma P dot unit underscore price comma P dot supplier underscore name from. Why? Because here for our sports I used as just only, otherwise you can change this one sports. When you want to change to a product, here also you need to make the changes as a product only. Clear this point here? So we'll change such one to the product. Laterwards no any confusion about the table. So just only I change such name to the product. So now I can use, and here also I need to change such name to the product only. Now no any problem, no any confusion. So we can say select p dot product underscore id, comma, p dot product underscore name, comma, p dot unit underscore price, comma, p dot supplier underscore name, comma, from. I selected all those columns from table product, that is P. Okay, just for namesake I used P. Order underscore item O. Clear this point here. The first letter I selected from the product P, and order underscore item just to know, to recognize these two table where now I am going to join the table. The table O dot product underscore ID is equal to P dot product underscore ID. Now I can join the table. So what's the meaning of the join? That means the join clause is used to combine columns from two tables. Okay, to combine columns, to combine records from two tables or more than from two tables from a database. So this is the meaning about our join clause. And here it is noticeable that the join is performed using the where clause. How I combined these two tables. So such combination or combined table I just perform by using our where condition. Correct? Yeah. So just only such table I combine. The first table column is the maybe O dot product underscore ID and P dot product underscore ID. Such one combined by using the where clause. So noticeable that the join is performed using the where clause, and several operators can be used to join the tables. So what are the operator we can use to join the table? The operators are here, just only one example we can use equal sign. Correct? No, the equal sign operator is used to join the table. Other some operators are less than, greater than, less than is equal to, greater than is equal to, not, like, between. So all those operator can be used to join the operator. But also we can say, however, the most common operator to join two tables, the operator is the equal symbol. That means by using our equal symbol we can join one table column with another table. Clear this point? So this is the meaning of the joins clause. So clear this example. Why? Because in our joins we know the meaning of the join. The join clause is used to combine two columns. Correct? No, to combine the columns from two tables, or to combine the columns of a two tables here. So this is the meaning of the joins clause here. And now just only before going to combine, first of all I created the table. The table name is the product, and such a table have some of the columns, and also I created another table. The next table name is the order underscore item, and it also have some of the columns in table order underscore item. Later words I used the some of the syntax of the foreign key, but because I want to refer the one table to the another table, I need to join the table. So such join of a table is possible in a select statement, and also we need to use the where clause to join one table to the another table. Now after completing the join meaning example, and also by using the select statement example, now let's some of the types are there in join, or the different types are available in our SQL joins are inner join, left join, right join, full join, self join. So the first thing about our inner join. So what do you mean by a inner join? We know that join means to join a table, or to combine columns from two tables. So now I want to join something from first and some columns from the second table. So what about in our inner join? So we can say return the rows or return the answer when there is a match in both of the tables. That means whatever the columns are there in first table, or in our second table, all those columns should be the same. Then only it going to make the joining the table. So when there is a match in both of the tables, that is called as the inner join. Clear this point here? So some of the types are there in joining. The first join is the inner join. When there is a match in both of the table, whatever the columns are there in first table, the same column should we need in our second table also. Then only we can use the join type, that is the inner join. Second one is the left join. Maybe we can say return all rows. It return the result in result table, but when it going to return the result in our result table, so return all rows when there is a match in left of a table. Clear this point here? In left side of a table first, in left side of the table second, if both are matching. Clear this point here? It is going to just join, that means return all rows from the left of a table. It is going to join with the left side of a table even if there are no matches in the right side of the table. Clear this point? It is going to join left first table to the left second table, but maybe there are no matches in our right side of the table first and second. If both are not going to match, but also it is going to join left first table to the left second table, that is called as the left join. Next thing about our right join. Why? Because the reverse, whatever we said in our left join, this is the reverse of the right join. So we can say return all rows from the right of a table. It going to match, it going to join right side of the table even if there are no matches in the left side of the table. Clear this point? Maybe matches are there or no matches in this case here. It just going to join the right. If every matches is there in first and second table, this is called as the inner join. And maybe some matches from left table first to left table second, that is called as the left join. Right join means return all rows and from the right of a table when there is no matches in the left side of the table. Clear this point? And later next one, full join. So we can say it going to return all rows when there is a match in one of the table. Maybe if any matches in table 1, maybe for example this one here. Why? Because the product underscore ID, correct? No? Here. So we can say that about our full join. So return all rows when there is a match in one of the table. Maybe if any column going to match with another table, it going to return the value in result table. Okay, so this is about our full join. And lastly, self join. So this self join is used to join a table to itself. Maybe matches are there or without any match, it going to join with itself. So this is called as the self join. So clear the meaning of the join. That means by using the join to combine the tables here, to combine the columns from two tables by using the value to each or by using the same value to each here. So the most common operator to join a table, the most common operator is the equal sign. Like that, some other operator can be used to join table: less than, greater than, not equal to, like, between. Okay, all those are going to use to join a table. And we already know about how to create the table, the product table as well as the order underscore item table. And now just only this example show about I joined the tables here by using their columns, okay, by using the equal sign. And later next one we completed some of the types. The types are the inner join, left join, right join, full join as well as the self join. Thank you for watching the video.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.